Right, hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making up some ribbons for my pen blanks. I've really wanted to do this for a while. I did have a practice run at it a few weeks back and they turned out okay. But yeah, I think I can do better on it. So what we're going to be using, we're going to be using some epoxy resin, a glass board, some colour pigments. I think today I'm either going to use the orange or red fluorescent colours. Haven't made my mind up yet. Obviously some scales, some mould release. This one is a precision silicone spray mould release. For the board, because last time I tried it on the glass, it was quite difficult to get off and I tore some of the ribbons. And some tape. Now I'm going to be using this delicate frog tape, but I'm sure any sort of masking tape would be fine to use. Anyway guys, let's get cracking and yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, so we're ready to go. I am trying out some new camera angles, so please let us know what you think, if they're any good, or if you think I should go back to having them the other way in from the side. But I'm just trying to give the best view of what I'm doing without getting in the way of it. Right, so what we do is we'll start off by adding the frog tape. Now I'm probably going to have to do with this tape about, last time I done them on the trial run, I've done 4 layers and they was quite thin. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do 6 to 7 layers of the frog tape, see how thick we are, and we'll go from there. Right, so that's now actually 8 layers of the tape. I've cut off the excess, you don't really need to, but I'll cut it off. I'm just going to give it a wipe down, make sure there's no dust or anything sitting on there. Seems pretty clean. Right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to throw some silicone spray on. And we'll give that a minute to set. Actually, we won't. What we'll do is we'll move that out of the way and we'll start mixing up the epoxy. Right, so that's all mixed up now. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the Flow Red dye. Decided to go with this one. I'm going quite a bit because I don't want it to be see-through. I want it to be quite. So with that all mixed up now, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that this is dead level. I don't want to be leaving it and then coming back to find that half of it's run over and run off. Not that the table's out that much, but yeah, we'll level it up quickly and we'll see where we're at. Right, so in fact where that is now, we're all good. Right, so we're going to pour now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a bit into the centre, and then I'm going to use a heat gun just to slowly spread it out and let it start running from the centre. I'm not going to start pouring it all over the place. I don't want to put too much in and have to get a load back out. So that's the colour we're using. Apologies about the lighting. I have to unplug something to be able to use the hot air gun, so I don't have enough sockets over here and I can't find an extension lead. So let's get some in. Right guys, so that's now poured. I've used the heat gun to spread it over. It is still running over into this corner slowly. It's a little bit thinner there at the moment. I was probably about, I don't know, between 5 to 10 grams out on the resin that I needed. But I'm going to leave it as that and let that dry, and then we'll cut them up and see how they've turned out. Right, so that's been curing now for probably about 9 hours. It's still soft, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a straight edge about that thickness, the thickness of the ruler. I'm going to get my Stanley knife, and hopefully my arm isn't blocking the camera. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run some scores up the line in that thickness. Excuse my head for a minute, guys. Same again all the way along. And then we'll just repeat that process all the way along the board. So then when it's fully cured, we come to take it off the board, they're already going to be cut. I haven't got to mess around cutting up the epoxy when it's set. I did find last time when I done that, a few of them broke. So I'm going to try it this way and see if it works. Hopefully it does work. So what I'll do is I'll let that fully cure now, and well, I'll finish off the line and then I'll let that fully cure, and then we'll see where we go from, well, see where we go after that. Right guys, so it's now fully cured. I've taken the tape off around the edge and I've just loosened up the first one, but as you can see, because we scored them when it was still setting, when it was soft, they're coming away nicely, already pre-done. So what we do is we just take them straight off the end, and there's our first ribbon. Oh, just getting the camera. There's our first ribbon. So what we do, over a bit of time they'll harden up, but if we want to use them, all we do is lay them down, run a heat gun over them for a couple of seconds, and then they'll become pliable again to allow us to put them into our mould. So what we'll do now is we'll run through these, taking them off. So there we are guys, that is how I make my ribbon. hope you guys got something from that, whether it be the whole process or just a proportion of the process. I do hope that the videos helped out some people. Like I said, that's just the way I do it. There's lots of people do it different ways. I find that way works for me best. So yeah, I'm willing to try out other ways if anyone's got any easier ways to do it. Like I said, I'm going to be getting a HDPE board because I think the demolding of it's going to be a hell of a lot easier. I do like putting the score lines down as the epoxy's setting. Obviously, if you're using different types of resins, some are going to set a lot faster than others, and you might be able to, but they're not going to be hard to cut afterwards. I just find, for me, I like to do it that way. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I've got videos coming weekly of my wood turning journey, from the bad to the good. Yeah, the whole process really. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you all very soon.